Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle and we are meeting into Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 1 today. Now before we get into the reaction, if you all could leave a like on the video, it really helps it in the YouTube algorithm and I'd really appreciate it. Now, onto the reaction. Well, before we get into it, let's just get into the intro. We left off with Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and what a very informative special. Like, it really gave us so much information, so many answers, but it really did pose like a really big question mark over Suguru. Is he dead? Did Gojo like spare him? Because we've seen him all throughout season 1, and then at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 we see Gojo presumably kill him, but I'm guessing he doesn't kill him, because otherwise why is he running around in season 1, which is the present day? 0 was the past. Maybe he spared him because they were best friends. That was my theory coming out of 0. Like, he must have spared him because of their friendship, and he, like, it's the only thing I can come up with, because I mean, he said that's like his only friend, like that's his best friend, that's the only person he has, so I can imagine Gojo would spare him. But given the fact that he's such a threat to everything, to what he's trying to protect, to the students, to his own belief system that Gojo has, I really struggle with believing he'd leave him alive. Unless maybe he thought he dealt the killing blow, but maybe Suguru had like maybe a curse spell or something that protected him, that saved his life. That's really the only thing I can think of. Not to mention the Suguru that we met in the past, I think his motivations are very different than the ones we have now. It feels like the Suguru we met in 0 wants to create a world. It's not necessarily like he's advocating for curses. Whereas in this, like the present day, the Suguru we have now is running around with a bunch of curses that want to create a world, an age of curses. Whereas Suguru of the past just wanted to create a world without humans. Like, well, not humans, but without non-Jujutsu sorcerers, or as he called them, monkeys. Like, with such prejudice and hate. Like, he literally whipped out disinfectant spray and started spraying himself down anytime he was in the vicinity of a non-Jujutsu sorcerer. And and there was a scene, like, it just came to me, there was a scene where there were 2 little girls, and I can't recall if they explained what it was going on, but it seemed like he saved them and took them in, and he referred to them as his family. So I do wonder if whatever happened there really impacted maybe his shift in his way of thinking. Like, maybe but no, they were babies, and then we got them as teenagers, because I think I got the timeline messed up. I thought maybe whatever happened in that scene is why he switched, like his mentality of just wanting Jujutsu sorcerers and curses, but now he's like, screw all of humanity, I'm just for the curses now. But I'm so conflicted on Suguru. Like, I don't know what happened to him, whether or not Gojo spared him, or if he really did kill him and he had like a curse spell or something that activated it upon his death and it saved his life. And his motivations are vastly different, in my opinion, from what we have present day versus what we saw in the past. Either way, he's a great character and I really want to know more about him. And we did see like little glimpses of his time, I think, at Jujutsu Tech with Gojo and how they were best friends. I did notice that their mannerisms were quite similar during that little movie. So I'm guessing he's not dead, because I feel like there's a bond there with Gojo that maybe to explore Gojo's character more, you keep Suguru alive. So maybe, I don't know if I would prefer I think I would prefer it if Gojo spared him. Like, maybe it's like it's like this, like, that's his weak spot, like that's his weak point in all of this. Like, he has his convictions and his desire to protect his students and let them maintain their youth, which is very Nanami-esque. Like, I always had a feeling like Nanami and Gojo were dissimilar in that way, where Gojo was fine like involving kids in all of this bloody mess, which he sort of is, but in this special he seemed very protective of wanting to make sure children and teenagers experience their youth. That was something very Nanami-esque. So I wonder, I like that. I like that a lot, like seeing that in there. And we also got a chance to meet Yuta, who his powers are OP, and whatever the hell they're planning on, is it October 21st or October 31st? Like, they have something going on in Shibuya where they want to use that box that we saw in that restaurant disturbing scene where they burned everyone alive. We saw that box, and I believe that's what they want to use to seal Gojo in Shibuya, October either 21st or 31st. And I think Yuta would be very helpful in whatever the hell is going on there, because I think Suguru said like his powers have the like he's so strong that there's no way in hell his powers can't play a part in shaping the world. Like, it's world changing type power. So hopefully we get more of Yuta and he gets like dragged into the present day and the plot. I think he's hanging out with Miguel, I believe that was his name. Was it Ethiopia they were at? I don't know where the hell they were at, I ain't gonna lie, but I forgot. I forgot where they were at, but wherever they are, Yuta needs to hightail his ass back to Japan, because I don't know what day it is in present day, but if October 31st is coming, we're gonna need Yuta's help. Is there anything else I wanted to discuss? Yes. Sukuna's interest in Megumi. Hopefully in this season we finally get to figure out why he, like, there have been moments, I think there were like 2 or 3 moments in season 1 where there was a focus on what Megumi can mean to Sukuna. I think even, was it Suguru? I think the episode with the baseball fight thingy, where they were discussing Megumi, like Sukuna has an interest in Megumi. I wonder where that goes. I'm so worried for him. I swear to God, I'm so worried for Megumi and what the hell it is he wants from him. Is there anything else? I think they mentioned that Yuta and Gojo are like distant relatives. That's an interesting tidbit that really does speak into power being hereditary, like in this world, which really bring like, speaking of hereditary, we still don't know anything about Yuji's parents. Hopefully season 2 we get more of that, because I swear to God his grandfather really wanted to tell him something, and I don't know whether he wanted to tell him like, hey, you descend from like this long line of vessels, if that was what it was. But yeah, I think that's really what we're getting into for season 2. Well, coming off of Jujutsu Kaisen 0, coming into season 2. Either way, let's just get into the first episode. So grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when you want your favorite reactions. Just get comfortable and let's get to.
その夏は忙しかった。昨年頻発した災害の影響もあったのだろう。宇治のように樹齢が湧いた。
Oh, hello Suguru. Is this present day? No, he's wearing the uniform. Are we gonna see the past?
波乱、取り込む。みんなは知らない。
Oh, that's right.
樹齢の味。
He does absorb them, I forgot.
土砂物を処理した雑巾も丸飲みしているよ。
Yikes. But does he have to absorb them? You can't just exercise them and keep it going?
帳は必要ないよ。呪いの気配が感じられない。十中八九、原因は建物の中にある。よし。
I forgot her character's name. It'll come to me. Ooh, yes, camera work. Yes, animation. Oh, that's okay. It's graffiti shit. I thought that was blood on the walls. Oh, I love the attention to detail on this artwork and the perspectives they're getting. Like what's in perspective, what's not, and what's in the foreground is amazing. Oh shit! Is that a noose? Fuck that. Fuck that. his camera work makes shit scary. Whoever storyboarded this did a brilliant job. The door's closing! Utehime, turn around. Oh my god. Girl. See, why are you getting that close? I'd look under like 10 paces back. You don't have to. Oh, they're rodents. Oh, that's even nastier though. I love the change in artwork from season 1. Announce yourself. Oh, scream queens.
ポテトチップスの袋、缶、リュックサック、トレーナー。私はもう3回見ている。
Oh, hell no. This reminds me of what happened in Chainsaw Man when they were in that fucking hotel. Absolutely. What's on the walls? Oh my god, this is exactly like that Chainsaw Man episode. Oh, hell no. I'd die.
マジっすか。この結界を抜けることさえできれば、そこで課題だ。歌姫ならどう突破する？
Oh, quiz? If you know the answer, May, get to it.
こんな感じでドーナツのような構造を想像しました。でもメイさんのつけた印を4回通りましたよね。これ122歩、203歩、157歩、270歩。
So it changes at different paces? Yeah.
はい。とすると、
Big
おそらく
brain.
こういう感じで。なので、廊下を2人で全速力で走り抜ければ。崩れる。
走るなら左右同時に。
Oh, puts more pressure on it? It's more likely to break that way? Why does the place look clean now? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Wait, light, sunlight. They're out.
助けに来たよ。
Oh,
歌姫。
it's a baby Gojo. Baby Gojo. Are we getting hidden inventory? Premature death.
ゴージョー、私はね、助けなくていいな。
Oh my god. You know, let Gojo take care of that bitch then.
なよ。後で取り込む。サトル、弱い者いじめは良くないよ。強いやついじめるバカがどこにいんだよ。
Picks on the strong.
そのようだね。
A little blur.
何か？
Look a little.
いや、
Look
と
a
いう
little
ことは
Suguru
実動2
blur.
日というわけ
Just
だ。
walking up
そ
in the
の分のギャ
background.
ランティーを上乗せ。
Girl, listen, I don't blame her being all about the money, but damn.
そうと君たち、帳は？
Oh, did they forget to put a veil up? But I thought May said she didn't need. They didn't need a veil there.
そもそもさ、帳ってそこまで必要？
Oh.
別にパンピーに見られたってよく
Oh, does she
ね。
have his glass?
呪霊も呪術も見えねえんだ。
This is so cute. There's so much going on.
弱いやつらに気を使うのは疲れるよ。ほんと。
Oh shit. Oh.
弱者生存。それがあるべき社会の姿さ。呪術は非術師を守るためにある。それ正論？俺、正論嫌いなんだよね。理由とか責任を乗っけんのはさ、
So they switched up.
それこそ弱者がやること。
So in the past, so now they have opposite. They like switched each other's mentality up.
正直荷が重
No,
いと
they're
思う
tall.
が、
Oh, okay, they're on
天
stage. But
元
no, they're
様
still
の
tall.
おしめだ。
How tall are they?
2つ。聖正体、
The star
天元
plasma
様との
vessel.
適合者、その少女の護衛と抹消だ。
Eraser? Wait. You mean kill?
天元様の術式の初期化ですか？
Renewing Tengen's
何それ？
technique. So what? They have to sacrifice her to Tengen?
高専各校、呪術界の拠点となる結界、多くの補助監督の結界術、 それら全てが天元様によって強度を損ないとセキュリティや任務の消化すらままならない。だから500年に一度星漿体肉体の情報を書き換える。
Can we fucking meet Tengen? I know they said he was a tree in season 1, but
今少女の命を狙っている輩は大きく分けて2つ。天元様の暴走による
curse user group Q.
天元様を信仰崇拝する宗教団体万世教
The
時の器の
time Vessel Association, which worships Tengen.
2日後の満月
Why
そ
are
れ
you
まで
looking
少
at
女
me
を護衛
like
し
that?
天元様の元まで送り届けるのだ。
When they say erase, do they mean kill her?
万世教の方
Why
は
are you
なんで
walking
ガ
like
キンチョ
that?
殺したわ
What the
け？
fuck?
俺たち最強だし、だから天元様も俺たちを指名したんだろ。
Oh, he did? Tengen has a request? I thought he was a tree. Is this tree like Mother Willow from Pocahontas? Does it talk? Can we meet this tree?
Hi.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Bitch, did they just blow his ass up?
私はな、
I am at least. Bitch, who died? The fuck? Oh, that's the girl from the preview. Opening. Whatever.
いやーセーフセーフ。
Oh, shit.
君五条悟だろ。有名人だ。さが本当か確かめさせてくれよ。
Okay, Gojo.
いいけどルールを決めよ
Rules? It's a fight. Fuck them
う。
up.
やり
Gojo.
すぎて怒られたくないから
Oh.
ね。これがルールね。
Damn.
クソガキが。
It's gonna end here, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay, good.
どうだ全員
Zenny.
星漿体暗殺1枚噛まないか。
向こうに入ったんでな。今伏黒だ。
Megumi?
その話受けてやる。
So much just fucking happened in this episode, y'all. We never met Megumi's parents, right? Just his sister. Okay, so that was the first episode of season 2, and there was so much information, especially at the end. Tengen. Is Tengen a person? I could have sworn in, I think it was the baseball episode of season 2, they explained what Tengen was, and I could have sworn they said it was a goddamn tree. Was it a tree? Or maybe they said Hanami was perfect to go in because his ass is a tree. I forgot what it was. Either way, does the tree talk? Because Suguru said Tengen specifically chose them. I am so confused about Tengen, y'all. I could have fucking swore the bitch was a tree. Anyways, this girl, this plasma vessel, star plasma vessel, whatever the fuck. When they say erase, do they mean kill? Do they have to kill this girl and sacrifice her to Tengen, to the fucking tree, grandmother Willow looking ass tree, most likely? Like, here's your sacrifice, and this is how he preserves his I guess they're okay. From what I'm understanding, they said, okay, Tengen is on the brink of self-actualization, and once he does that, he essentially has no will. He won't be able to like protect or create barriers for all the jujutsu sorcery schools, places. They won't be able to clean up all of the mess after exercising a curse. And not only that, Tengen himself could become a threat, like an existential fucking threat type shit. So sacrificing, I'm assuming it's a sacrifice, because what the hell does erase mean? Like, kill, just say kill. I guess I say erase because it sounds nicer, but it actually doesn't. Erase sounds even worse because killing actually acknowledges her existence. Erase is like I took a fucking, like, what do you call those, like the eraser on a whiteboard and just scrubbed it off. I would prefer if he had said kill. And why are they so casual about this? Like, I mean, does she not have a life? Is this something she was like born to be and do? I'm so curious as to why this is spoken about so casually. Like, it's not this huge thing. Like, just go out there and erase. She was looking like she was wearing like a middle school or high school uniform. Like, like, we're just gonna kill a girl and sacrifice it to a fucking tree to keep on keeping on. It's a bit weird for me, y'all. I'm gonna need to know more. And then we have these two factions. My god. One is a religious group, a star religious group, which I believe wants to shit, I forgot which is which. It was a lot of information. I believe one doesn't want this sacrifice to happen. I'm assuming this assimilation, and doesn't want her to become one with Tengen because it's impure. They want Tengen to become whatever the hell Tengen's meant to be, and this is like stifling Tengen's ability to self-actualize, apparently. So I believe that's the star religious group that's doing that. And then you got the Q people the Q people on the other end who what's the Q people's objective? Do they want Tengen like dead? Like, they want Tengen gone? I can't recall, but either way, both these groups are after this girl for different reasons, and Suguru and Gojo have been tasked to protect this girl, but only for a little while, because we're gonna have to kill her soon too. So, you know, protect her, but don't really protect her. We just don't want them to do whatever the hell they want to do with the girl. We want her so we can kill her on our own terms that benefits us. It's all so fucked up. Like, I'm so confused. I'm like, when they say erase, I could be so wrong about this, because what if erase isn't killing her and I'm just like going on a tangent and a rant, and it's not even murder. Either way, Gojo and Suguru, it's a very interesting dynamic they have here in the past, because I feel like Suguru sounds like Gojo of the present, whereas Gojo sounds like Suguru of the present. It's like they switch places. Gojo didn't really seem to have, he seemed pretty flippant towards putting up that barrier and protecting humanity from all of these greater threats. It's like, it's not my problem. Like, if it happens, it happens. If we intervene and we help, we help. But if we don't, I don't know what to tell you. You're on your own. Whereas Suguru definitely views helping non-jujutsu sorcerer as like a duty, an obligation. If you're strong, you are to protect the weak. I don't know if you've all seen it, but Rurouni Kenshin, there was the Kyoto arc where Shishio, the villain of that arc, was very much, if you're strong, you live, if you're weak, you die type mentality, and essentially wanted anarchy in a way in order to let the strong prevail and let the weak kind of fall off to the wayside. I get that kind of feel from the Suguru of the present. Of the past, he's very anti that mentality. I do find myself very curious as to what occurs to change both parties, because Gojo clearly has changed. It's not, it's interesting because at first, when you're watching the first season and the special, you don't really actually, you only notice that there's a change in Suguru. You don't actually notice there's a change in Gojo until this first episode, and you get a bit more into Gojo's mind state as a teenager. Are you understanding that he has, his mentality has shifted over time? There was something else I was going to say and it completely slipped my mind. Yeah, it slipped my mind. I'm gonna let it go off into the ether and say this was an excellent episode. I love the animation. Mappa's doing a wonderful job. I think their ability to, like, there was the house set was done very well. Like the perspective that they kept messing with, like certain things were in the background and then they faded and they came into the foreground. The movement was really cool. The opening 5 minutes had a very horror feel to it. I loved it, given the topic of curses and demonic and demons and all that, and ghosts and spirits. It really set the tone well. And I really liked that set. Mappa did an excellent job, and I can't wait for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all for episode 2. Take care, everyone. Struggling in the background. Is he making tea in the blown up building? What the hell?
極性風情がなめやがって。だがここにはバイエルさんが来ている。Q の最高戦力だ。
ねえ、バイエルってこの人？
Oh, did this take a picture like I beat the shit out of him? Oh my god, these
この人ですね。
are stupid.
仲介役としてクライアントに仕事ぶりは報告しなきゃならんのよ。
相手は五条家のボンだぞ。まずはバカどもを使って削る。
めぐみは元気か？
That is his dad.
誰だっけ？
What? Is he joking? Is he like playing stupid? He doesn't know who that is? Oh god, Megumi's dad is a bum-ass unemployed gambler. That poor boy. No wonder he turned out so serious.
証拠みたいに反転術式を使えたらよかったんだけどね。
いや無理でしょ。あいつも何言ってるかさっぱりだしな。
ヒューッとやってひょいったよ。
What? And you got no sense for explanation, apparently. Oh shit. Okay, she got some spunk. Oh shit. Oh no.
どうかでおセンチになってんだろうから、どう気を使うか考えてたのに。
いかにも下賤なものの考えじゃ。天元様はわらわで、わらわは天元様なのだ。
Oh.
貴様のよ
she's
うに
with
同
it.
化と死を混同している輩がおるが、それは大きな間違いじゃ。
Oh.
魂は同化後も生き続け。
待ち受け変えた？
井上若。あの喋り方だと友達もいない。
God damn.
ああは言っていたが、同化後彼女は天元様として光線最下層で結界の元となる。友人、家族、大切な人たちとは好きにさせよう。それが私たちの任務だ。
リコ様にご家族はおりません。幼い頃事故で、それ以来ですから、せめてご友人とは少しでも。
それじゃあ、あなたが家族だ。
はい。
光線戻んなかったのか。ラッキーだな。あっちには五条悟がいるんだぞ。うん百年ぶりの陸眼と無加減呪術の抱き合わせ。
Oh shit.
いや、まず殺せない。
お前もか？
No. Not even. I mean, he did set those guys to like wear him down, so clearly that's a no.
周りの術師と五条本人の神経を削ってもらう。
Oh shit. God damn, that bounced.
おいちょっと待て
We no don't no. Yeah. Do not confront a man who's brave enough to wear slides without socks.
おお、その制服は。光線の制服を見て叩い位置を想定。自分の前後を式紙で挟んだ。慣れてるな。
こういうタイプが前に出ることはまずない。近接戦闘が苦手。そして式紙使いであるわしが近づいてくることはまずないとか。
I feel like you're wrong. He's gonna excel at close combat as well.
っていない。やりやすいことこの上ない。
You about to get bitched, aren't you? Okay, old man. What the? Huh? Suguru, what you... Can he turn into a puppy?
久しぶりだな。もう50年以上も経つのか。助け、お前が死ん。そうか。
Oh, did he put him in a daydream while beating the shit out of him? Oh my god, his life flash.
あんたずっと近づきたくてうずうずしてたろ。
That is...
勝ち方が決まってるやつは勝ち筋を作ると簡単に乗ってくる。
Fucked your shit up and let you see your entire fucking life. While beautiful dreamers playing in the background, you got your ass beat and suck. Oh, wow. That's what came up in the show themselves.
Ah, いや、緊急なもんですいませんね。
What the hell? Bitch! Like, let me see if I can get him.
このまま高専行くぞ。友達が巻き込まれんのは嫌だろう。
Yeah. Time to cut it short. What the hell? What is he looking? What is he looking at up there? Yeah, just a bitch ass paper bag. What are you, ugly? Is he so ugly he has to put a paper bag over his face?
旧の人たちはもっと変な格好をしてますもんね。
God damn, she look creepy as shit. Now this lady look touched. Why would you want to mess with? Oh my god, you don't see her? I wouldn't want to mess with her. She got them crazy eyes.
お嬢様から何も奪うな。殺すぞ。
Well, damn. What the?
式紙。
いや、式紙とは少し違う。サトル。
天内の首に3000。
Oh shit.
どこがいいんだよ。こんなガキ。
What's the improv?
頭守って。
Well, at least he seems to have fun with his power.
術式反転。赤。
Oh, he's on his Yusuke shit. Spirit gun. Oh, we didn't blow through him?
She fight!
It didn't work. I guess he's still learning. I like that. There's certain things he can't do yet. He has like complete mastery as an adult. I like that.
どうしよう。黒いが。
Oh no. Wait, wasn't Suguru with her? I could have sworn Suguru was with her. So what happened to him? We missing people. Okay, so that was episode 2, and we met Megumi's dad, and he's not what I thought he'd be. I mean, I know Megumi, like everything we've known about him with his relationship with his dad is like he hates him. Doesn't really like I think he said I think he resented his father from giving him a girl's name. And when the man brought up how's Megumi doing, and he said who, so I'm wondering if like he's playing stupid, like he's trying to protect his son and he's not saying anything, is what I'm thinking. But at the same time, it's like Megumi's dad is a jobless bum who sucks at gambling. But I will say he seems to be a bit like, it's smart. It's a smart tactic he has in regards to trying to get to Riko, because he does say Gojo's the first in centuries to have both infinity and limitless, and this the eyes as well. So it's like, let's just let these guys tire him out, which he did mention it can get exhausting. So he's just hanging back, letting them wear him down, and then I feel like he's gonna attack. So he's just kind of like laying in wait, waiting for the day to go by, waiting for all of these guys to just come at Gojo. And then I'm pretty sure probably towards the end of the day, he'll strike when he feels like Gojo's been weakened enough. Speaking of Gojo, I do like the fact that he's still learning his powers. Like when he brought out Red and it did not work. And speaking of Gojo, I really do like the fact that we're learning, like he's still learning his power. Like we're watching him learn about it. Like he's still trying to figure it out. It's not all going well yet, versus where he is as an adult now. He has all of his like techniques down pat, but he's still learning. So I'm liking that, and I'm liking seeing him and Suguru together. Like the cat, like how he casually just put his hand on his arm on his shoulder, and is like just the closeness between those two, and the comedy that exists. It sucks that they're not friends anymore. Like, but I really do think he spared his life. Like seeing them be so close together just makes me feel like he didn't kill him. And while that's a bad thing, it's still a good thing. Like, I like that. Like, the more I watch, I really feel like Gojo didn't kill Suguru at that. Like, after he attacks Jujutsu Tech and Yuta essentially whoops his ass, and he's just sitting there, and we don't know what he said to him. We still don't know what Gojo said to him in that moment. So I get the feeling he didn't kill him. He loves him, y'all. Like just the closest, like the way you put it. Like we've never seen Gojo like this. Like we're seeing him with his best friend, and that's so refreshing, because where he is in present day, he still has this youthfulness to him, like this childlike youthfulness with this like monstrous level of power. Yes, and that does provide like a bit of a contrast, but he does seem to be pretty. Like, he doesn't have any close relation, like, with the adults. He seems to just kind of be at odds with the way of the Jujutsu world right now. Like, he really wants to change it. And he has this nurturing relationship with his students. But I don't think he really has anyone of, like, equal, like, friendship or whatever, if you get what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't really have anyone he seems close to. Like, they're all just colleagues at this point. But with Suguru, it's like you can just feel the friendship there. You can feel the camaraderie and the familiarity and the physical contact. It's really great that they're showing that, because it does help fill in the blanks of just how close they were. I still think he didn't kill him. Like, I hope he did it, because I want to see more of them. Like, hopefully we can rehabilitate Suguru and get him to stop trying to kill everybody. I'm hoping. Now, we got to hear Riko's side of, like, this assimilation that she has going on with Tengen. She seems to just be okay with it. Like, she tells them that you see it as death, but Tengen is me and I am, and Tengen will be me and I will be Tengen. And I guess she just sees it as this honor, and that she'll live on through him and he'll live on through her. I mean, I guess she was raised. I wonder if she was like raised to feel this way, because if she was raised to feel this way, of course she thinks it's a great honor. She doesn't know any different. It's what she's been told. It said the Kuroi who did disappear, like someone kidnapped her and Suguru was with her. So I don't know what the hell happened there, but yes, Kuroi was saying that her parents died when she was younger and she's been taking care of her. So I am more curious about her background, because even though her parents died and Kuroi raised her and like became her family, what information was she fed? Because I wonder if this is just what she's been taught to feel and think, like it's a good thing. It's an honor to be like assimilated with Tengen, which I like that they did say die. Like you all see it as death, so it is death. So essentially she does end up getting killed, and this is just her way, or the thing she's been told. This is the way to look at it. It's fucked. It's fucked up, and I kind of want to meet Tengen because he's like, let her live her like her last moments, like, and let her enjoy that. So fucked up. But I guess we shall see once we get to the whole Tengen. He's, you know, strangely enough, that's the character. It's Megumi's dad, which I don't think we've got a name on him yet. We only know he referred to him as Zenin. He said, I took my wife's name. I don't think he said his first name yet. I'm really curious about him, and I'm really curious about Tengen. Like, those are the two like big question marks I have thus far. I love the episode. I like seeing Gojo and Suguru's relationship so much. Like seeing them. He didn't kill him. I'm gonna stand by that. That's how he's still around in present day. I'm gonna send 10 toes down on that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all for episode 3. Take care, everyone.
すまない。私のミスだ。敵側にとっての黒井さんの価値を見誤っていた。
相手は次、人質交換的な出方で来るだろう。
取引にはわらわも行くぞ。まだお前らは信用できん。
ああ、このガキこの後に及んでまだ。
助けられたとしても、私が天元様と同化するまでに。
Shouldn't say goodbye to her yet.
別れも言ってないのに。
そのうち拉致犯から連絡が来る。もしあっちの頭が予想より回って本率が下がるようなら、やっぱお前は置いていく。逆に言えば、途中でビビって帰りたくなってもシカトするからな。覚悟しとけ。
Well, damn. What the hell? Protection mission day 2. What? Is that what happened after they get her back? They go, what? Child? I guess it all makes sense. Like, okay, I'm glad that Jujutsu Kaisen has its own obligatory beach episode. That's all I'm getting.
まさか万世教信者、非術師にやられるとは自分が情けない。
Oh, sweet. Oh, I guess that was simple enough. These are children. I mean, they are kids. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing. They are kids.
サトル、昨日から術式を解いてないな。今晩も寝るつもりないだろう。本当に高専に戻らなくて大丈夫か？
問題ねえよ。それにお前もいる。
Oh, shit's gonna go sideways. That Fushiguro dude did say, let's just hang back. He's gonna get tired and he's gonna get ambushed. Shit, I don't see. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, this is gonna end horrifically.
みんな、お疲れ様。高専の結果以内だ。本当にお疲れ。
I mean, shit's gonna go bad.
二度とごめんだ、ガキのおもりは。
あ。
That's the guy. It's Megumi's dad that just stabbed him.
全結界の内側だぞ。
Holy fuck.
どっかで会ったか。
気にすんな。俺も苦手だ。男の名前覚えんのは。
Oh, is that why he didn't remember Megumi's name? So it's... What the fuck just happened? No.
のガキを面白半分で見に行ったことがある。
Oh, Gojo was a baby! Oh god, he looked demonic. He gives me Gara vibes.
問題ない。術式は間に合わなかったけど。で強化して刃をどこにも引かせなかった。ニットのセーターに安全ピン通したみたいなもんだよ。マジで問題ない。
Okay. Okay. I mean, you know, you're alive now, so we know you ain't dying here.
スグルたちは先に天元様のところへ行ってくれ。
So we gotta hurry up and make sure she gets killed. Oh, fuck. Might get her last name peaceful.
行きましょう。
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and let you die.
できればお前はさっきので仕留めたかったんだが、なまったかな。
天内の懸賞金はもう取り下げられたぞ、間抜け。
俺が取り下げたんだよ、痩せ我慢。懸賞金の時間制限がなければ、お前は最後まで術式解かなかったと思うぜ。
Damn.
あっそう。
Oh shit! Why does Gojo look so wired? Holy shit! It looks like he drank like several monsters.
重力が全くない。天与呪縛のフィジカルギフテッド。
Zero curse energy. Isn't that like Maki? Holy fuck, he's fast. Oh shit. I don't know if Gojo can win this. Oh god. Wait, does Megumi know that he fought his dad and I'm thinking about it?
重力がないから気配も読めない。神田よりなわけじゃねえ。俺にしても早すぎんだろ。術式順転、出力最大。
God damn. Well, he has the blue here, he just doesn't have the red yet. Oh, nowhere to hide.
あいつの狙いは甘ない。
Shit! Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around! He's right behind you, behind you!
手ぶらの俺も気取る感の良さ。このジムから滲み出る異質な呪力を陸眼のお前が見落とすわけがねえ。だが
He broke through! Oh!
術式頼りの守りに回ったな。
Did he just... Oh! Holy fuck! He's fucking Gojo shit up! Wait, hold on! Megumi's dad is a beast! Hold on now! I mean, granted, he's fighting a weakened Gojo, so, you know... Meh.
特級ジム、天の坂。
This is kind of like what Sasuke did with Orochimaru, and then called it a win. You waited for him to get weak. You wouldn't have taken him on full power now, wouldn't you?
ああ、天元様の膝元、国内主要結界の規定、構成具。
It is a tree.
招かれた者しか入ることはできない。
Goddamn house.
廊下まで天元様が守ってくれる。それか、引き返して黒井さんと一緒に家に帰ろう。担任からこの任務の話を聞かされたとき、あの人は同化を抹消と言った。あれはそれだけ罪の意識を持てという。君と会う前に悟との話し合いは済んでる。
星漿体のガキが同化を拒んだとき、そん時は同化なし。
天元様と戦うことになるかもしれないよ。
That we win it. Oh my god, I love them.
なんとかなるって。
Oh my goodness, if she's okay.
リコちゃんがどんな選択をしようと、君の未来は私たちが保証する。
Oh, she gonna die.
私は生まれた時から特別で、みんなとは違うって言われ続けて。でもやっぱり
You don't wanna die.
みんなと一緒にいたい。
I'm glad that they're giving her this choice.
帰ろうリコちゃん。
They're sweethearts. Motherfucker! Who the fuck shot her?
はいお疲れ。
Son of a bitch! No, he's gotta die.
なんでお前がこ
No
こに。
wonder Gojo raised,
Uh-huh.
well, took him in. They probably fucked up his daddy.
五条悟は俺が殺した。
Oh, Suguru done killed everybody. Gotcha. You killed Riko. Killed Okay, now we know why
そうか。
Gojo takes in Megumi. Damn. Riko. God damn. He fucked her shit. He just domed her. Oh my god. He gotta die. He gotta die. Oh my god. Just as she decided to live, he does that. That is brutal. And right in front of Suguru, just as he's like grabbing her hand and smiling at her, and then bam. It's like, it's so, like the way her body was just there. It was surreal. Like, she just, I'm there thinking, okay, yeah, she's gonna die most likely, but not like that. I didn't think like that. Definitely not. And it's so mundane. Like, in a world with curses and all of these powers, it's a bullet to the head. It felt so, and it's strange. Yes, it was mundane, and yes, we live in a Jujutsu world. Like, not we live, but like we're watching a Jujutsu world where you have like all these grotesque creatures. We've seen people get burned alive in the first season. Gojo just get like split. Like, we've seen all of these like gross creatures and deaths and everything, and yet somehow it's the bullet to the head that feels the grossest. It's like, I don't know, there was just that's perfect writing. That with all of these monsters and all of this blood, it's the bullet to the head that feels the nastiest work. Like, he would have saw both of them like in this, like, duh, Megumi's daddy gotta die. I'm assuming Suguru takes him out. I'm just assuming that, because ain't no way he's not tearing him apart. No way he's tearing, not, I mean, just, oh my god, just as she decided to live, and he swore he would protect her, and the fact that they even came together, and, well, I'm going to say they, I mean Gojo and Suguru, and sort of, you know, if she wants to live, look, this star plasma vessel chick, if she wants to live, we will ride with that, and if we gotta square it with Tengen, then we gotta square it with Tengen, but we're not just gonna, and the fact that he said erase, like he didn't say assimilated, he didn't like cover it up. He's like, this is a death. And it's like the fact that he chose both of them, it's, well, no, Tengen chose them, right? Either way, they planned to give her a choice. And he took that from her. And she wanted to live. She wanted more time. This wasn't what she wanted. It was what she was just told and raised to believe, that that's what was supposed to happen to her, which is what I thought. Like, the way she spoke about it with no sort of hesitation or like any kind of conflict all this time. It's like she must have been raised to believe this to be true. And they gave her all, like they took her to the beach and let her enjoy herself into the aquarium and just live. And he's such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit. Megumi's dad, like, he's nothing like his daddy, and thank God for that. You ain't nothing like your daddy. Thank God for that, Megumi. Thank God for that. And I guess we got confirmations like he's bad at names, like that's what he said to Gojo. So I'm guessing he just didn't remember Megumi's name. But that's your son. How do you not remember your son's name? What? You know, now I'm thinking about it. He said he was of the Zenin clan. but he took his wife's name, Fushiguro. I thought for a second that wasn't his father. So I was like, wait, did I make a mistake here? Like all this time I'm calling him his daddy, it's not even his father. But I think it would be his dad because he said he took his wife's name. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was psyching myself out thinking, like, wait a minute, what if it isn't his father? And I've been calling him his father this entire time. But how do you forget? No, but it's his dad. But how do you forget your kid's name? I get it. You say you're bad at names, and it makes sense that, nah, how do you forget? Like, I get it. You're bad at names, but still. Oh, man. I wonder how old Megumi is at this point. Like, what's the age difference? He must be a baby at this point. Like, the age difference between Gojo. I don't even know how old Gojo is in present time. Must be in his 30s, right? I'm assuming. Maybe late 20s. Okay, he's either in his late 20s, particularly like the 28, late, like 27, like anything south of 26 is late 20s, right? Like, or yeah, south of 26 I think is like late 20s. And maybe he's in his late 20s to early 30s. And I wonder how old Megumi is at this point. Like maybe two or maybe 3, because I'm trying to figure out the age difference. Now, how old is he here? Because they said he's in high school, so maybe he's like 18 here. So if he's 18 here, then no. In present day, he must be like mid-30s. I'm trying to math this out. Anyways, whatever the age difference is, Megumi must be young at this point. But holy hell, that poor girl. I can't get over that. Just bam. Bullet to the head, so unceremonious. Like, out of all the ways we've seen people die, a gunshot to the head, like you don't see it. And I love the brilliance of that writing. Like, it's so, I'm pretty sure he made it so that a gun kills her because it like relates to our world, like the real world. It's not like a curse kind of thing that killed her, devoured her, or ripped her apart, or haunted her, or whatever. It wasn't any of that. It was a bullet. It was something from our world that took her out. Just to like nail it home for you in a way. And Gojo, see, that's the thing about having Gojo in the present day. We know his ass ain't dead. Now, how he survives all of that, I don't fucking know. Maybe he does the same thing he did before, where he like makes. He said it would be like a needle going through a sweater. Maybe he employed the same technique in that moment. He stabbed him and like, but he like stabbed his thighs, ripped him from neck to chest, like from stem to stern, ripped him open. I don't know how he survives that, but I mean, he clearly does. He's in present day, unless like the plot twist is that Gojo ain't Gojo. That'd be one fucking plot twist. If someone else is Gojo at this point. Like the Gojo we're seeing here is a different Gojo, but the personalities match. So it's Gojo, but I'm pretty sure he probably employed the same technique that he did with the needle through a sweater is what I'm assuming. But oh, poor. Well, if Tengen doesn't get the sacrifice or the assimilation, I wonder how Tengen's doing in present day. Like, he's still protecting Jujutsu society, so clearly something must have happened. Because if Riko died before the assimilation happened, so it does beg the question as to how Tengen's still doing our bidding in present day. Like, do they have like a backup vessel? Maybe they got a backup. Sounds fucked up, but maybe they do. Maybe they got a backup vessel somewhere. That'd be convenient. And even, oh my god, can you imagine? Oh, that makes it even worse. Riko definitely didn't have to die. She could have had her whole life and they could have used the backup vessel, but that's just speculation, because I'm trying to figure out how Tengen is alive and kicking in present day and like still, because it said like the risk is if he doesn't assimilate, he'll like, I'm calling it self-actualization at this point. Like, he becomes a higher being, or what he was meant to become. And then he can either like he has like a mind of his own or like a will of his own, and he'll either like go on a rampage and destroy Jujutsu High, or like choose not to protect it anymore. But as long as he assimilates, I guess he keeps some kind of awareness, is what I'm kind of trying to understand about this whole assimilation process and why it's necessary. I'm still a little bit question marky on that, but I'm just assuming based off what they're giving us, that's what it is. It's about keeping him a bit more sentient This sucks for Riko. I'm annoyed, y'all. I liked her. But at least Gojo and Suguru gave her a fun few days. I guess that's all you can ask. Like, your last days are happy. But it's just in that moment when she decides to live. That's when he does it. That's the gut punch. That's the fucking gut punch. Anyways, this episode was... ooh... chilling to say the least. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it was still chilling. Oh man, I can't do another episode for today. That's it for me today. Anyways, I'll see you all for the next one. Take care, everyone, and bye.
Let's go home, Riko.
Oh, I can't watch this again. I can't. Oh shit. Oh my god. Just as she decides to live.
Gojo tried stopping me, so I had to kill him.
Is that so? Die!
Whoop his ass. He's just casually walking away.
The tombs of the Star and the Forbidden Vault use barriers that conceal, so they can't place guards at the entrances. Sorcerers are busy during this time of year. And since I have no cursed energy, I'm like the Invisible Man.
Oh.
See, I keep a cursed spirit around capable of storing objects. So that's where I usually put my cursed tools.
Got it. Okay.
Can't have that. So I make the cursed spirit small enough to fit inside my body.
Ew. Creative, but nasty.
There should have been another woman on the way here. What happened to her?
Oh, that maid. She's probably dead.
Is that so? You know, I really think you should die.
Yeah, I agree. Come on. Please, Suguru. We gotta get vengeance. Y'all destroying Tengen's shit.
Worthless.
His fighting style is very intriguing. He's kind of like Maki in a way.
Hey, am I ready?
Oh!
There's a simple domain that enforces non-violence on both of us until I answer its question.
Aw, tell her she's pretty.
I'll just come out and say it. You're not my type.
Oh my god. Oh, shit. Is she cutting his hair? Oh my god.
Curse manipulation. A technique that lets me absorb cursed spirits that have surrendered and freely manipulate them. This cursed spirit may have a unique ability, but it's not that strong by itself. I can absorb it.
I feel like this is gonna backfire.
I can just brute force it.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Damn. Oh my god. Damn. He's really fucking their shit up.
The corpse of the star plasma vessel Riko Amini, all 4 limbs intact too.
Poor girl. So fucked up.
Jujutsu society and religious corporations are at complete odds with each other. That strain is what gave birth to our modern star religious group, the Time Vessel Association. If we just sat back and let the assimilation happen, our association would crumble. Yet if we took excessive action, Jujutsu sorcerers would crush us. And how did it all turn out? Now we have it all. A perfect reason to loosen our purse strings.
What if Tengen goes on to lose control? It could very well turn out that all of human society will crumble.
If we should perish along with our star, then that'll be all there is to it.
Exactly. They're fine with that too, if that's the outcome. Poor Riko. Put her down. I hate them. It's like they don't even consider her. There's like no regard to her life whatsoever.
Take me to one of those restaurants that you use for clients.
Yeah, right, as if you're gonna pick up the check for me.
Can Gojo please fuck them up? Because the way no one even cares about Riko is so gross. I hate them. She had just chosen to live, and now this. No regard to her life, her future, her body. Oh! Hey there!
Hey there. It's been a while, huh?
We're on the same wavelength. Yes, bitch.
I'm still alive and kicking.
Reverse curse technique.
Exactly. When you stabbed me through the throat, I gave up on counterattacking. Cursed energy is negative energy. While it can enhance the body, it can't regenerate it. So you multiply that negative energy against itself to create positive energy.
Okay then.
I could never do that till now. And I couldn't understand anything the one.
Something's off. He's blabbing on and on.
Shit.
Is he high?
He looks crazy. It's
Our fight is just getting started.
He doesn't look right in the head, y'all.
Is that right? You could be right. You're so right!
Jesus Christ. Oh, Gojo. This is terrifying. Oh, he's gonna whoop your ass. Rightfully so. Please do. Hey.
Curse technique reversal.
Red. What? Is he just floating? What is up with him?
Something's off.
Yeah, what's up with him? It could just be he's like high off the power, y'all. Ooh. It's like he's reached a flow state where everything's just so natural for him now. He's enlightened.
I'm sorry, but I have to admit, I'm not even angry about you anymore. I bear no grudge against anyone.
He can see the universe. The truth of life is at... Is that what he's pretty much tapping into?
Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Careful now. You sound tapped.
Take the amplified and the reversal, and smash together those two different infinities to create imaginary mass. Imaginary technique. Hollow.
Oh, it's purple.
He was probably the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer of the modern age. I wanted to reject him. I wanted to bring him to his knees. I've twisted myself into knots for so long, all to try justifying my life. But that was the moment I truly lost.
Deserved! Deserved! That's what you get for killing Riko, you son of a bitch!
Do you have any last words that you would like to say?
Maybe his son? Yeah.
My kid will be sold off to the Zenin clan. Do what you will with that.
Aww. Wait, no, that's not all. Did you die standing up? Your arm is right there. You gonna fall? He has perfect balance even while dead. Oh, it's done. Shit, I don't even know where to begin with this episode, y'all. Well, at least we got vengeance for Riko, I'll give it that. What the hell? What's going on? Who are you people? You very generic-faced individuals.
Let's head back.
Suguru, should we kill these guys? The way I am right now, I doubt I'd feel anything.
Oh my god, he's just in a state.
There's no point. The masterminds who know about our world have probably fled already.
No point, huh? Does there really need to be any point to it?
Kinda. I mean, if you're gonna slaughter a shit ton of people, I hope you're doing it for a reason. Can they stop clapping?
It's very important that there is. Especially for a Jujutsu sorcerer.
I hate these people for clapping at her death. Okay, so that was episode 4, and you know, usually when Gojo fights, there's like this like badassery celebratory moment, but in this fight, it just didn't give that, because I think Gojo was just in this untethered state where I feel like he came so close to death that he tapped into another part of himself, and it allowed him to gain new access to his powers, to his knowledge, where of course he learned how to do the reverse curse technique that Shoko tried to explain but failed, where essentially it's like -1 times -1 is a positive now, so it's essentially that. But he taps into a power that kind of brings him into this state that is disturbingly ethereal, weirdly enough, and it's like he's detached or dissociated from his emotions for a lot of the fight, that it's really difficult to like get hype into it. It's just it's a little off kilter, it's disturbed, it's like for the entirety of the episode, even at the end when he's holding Riko's body, he's just like, he says it to Suguru, like, I don't think I'd feel anything in this state if we killed all these people. He's just so, it's like he's dissociated from his emotions, and he's not tethered to reality in some aspect. It's like all of the knowledge of the universe has made him realize that nothing matters, and yet everything matters. It's like weird. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's disturbingly ethereal. He does tell him, Toji, whatever his name is. He does tell Gojo about Megumi right there at the end, so you can like kind of follow the breadcrumbs, and he will eventually go and get Megumi and take him into Jujutsu Tech. But you know, it's strange. You want Riko to like get vengeance for what they did to her, but at the same time, it's like him killing Toji at the end there, it didn't give what you want it to give, because it feels like what killed Riko wasn't a singular person. It wasn't this one man who pulled the trigger. It was more so like an ideology that killed her. And seeing all of those faces, just these cookie cutter, mindless faces clapping like drones, it just really showed the lack of regard towards the life that she could and should have had and wanted to live, as it turns out. And it's just interesting to see these two young men recognize that she should get a choice in all of this and give her that choice, whereas these grown-ass individuals, these religious people, these people of a faith don't even recognize her humanity. The way they just, like, it's just, even when Gojo was holding her, it felt like she was still not being held by someone who cares about her, strangely enough, because I think the state Gojo's in, it's just like he's so detached that it feels like no one who loves her has held her body since she's passed. And it's like, I just want her body in the arms of someone who loves her. Oh my god, what was the woman's name? Shit. Misato, something with a K, right? Misato, not Kurenai, Kuroi. I want her to be the one to hold her body at this point. I want her to be held by someone who cared about her. And not to say that Gojo or Suguru didn't care, because clearly they did, but I mean intimately cared about her, because they wanted to give her a choice before they even met her, because it was the right thing to do. Oh, this entire situation just feels so gross and icky and calloused. It's just different levels of detachment we saw in this episode. Even from Gojo, he was detached. These religious zealot people are detached from the fact that you're applauding the death of this child. It's disturbed, and like I said, you want vengeance for her, but it's not one person who really killed her. I mean, yes, of course, he pulled the trigger, but I'm just saying, it's like this. if it wasn't him, it would have been somebody else, because they would have sent someone else to go after her. And it's this religion, that's done it to her, this tengen, this thing that's just steamrolled over her life, and you kind of want to put a stop to it, but it's like, how? How do you even go about that? Like, will the boys try to go about doing that? And we do know we do know Suguru takes a turn somewhere along the way, because we've always seen him thus far in this season 2 championing to protect the weak, while Gojo's like, it ain't my business. So I do wonder if this incident and what's going, like, the fallout of this incident is what will shift both of their thought processes. Maybe Gojo reaching this state and learning the information, maybe he's still in such a high that eventually when he comes down, he'll now approach the world with a far more nuanced way of thinking, and maybe that shifts him from being, how we saw him earlier in this season, where he's like, it ain't my problem to protect them. Like, oh, you didn't put up a veil. It's like, well, who cares if they see? That ain't my problem. To someone who is actively trying to protect individuals from the Jujutsu world, and someone who's actively trying to protect the youth of the children that he's now responsible for and teaching at Jujutsu High. So it's like, I want to know, like, I wonder if this power, this information, his sixth eye, his limitless of all the information he is now have access to, is what enlightens him, and he now takes a different approach to the world. And maybe in this episode he's just in like a state where he hasn't come down yet. Like, he's still like on a rush from receiving all of that information. Like during his fight, he was like kind of floating, detached from the earth. Like, he was just floating in it, not on solid ground. And I wonder if that was like kind of trying to portray that right now. Like, he's not fully on solid ground yet during that fight when he was floating. But yeah, I think I talked enough. This episode was great. Don't get me wrong, it was great. That's a given. But it didn't, how can I put it, like, you expect something after like what happened with Riko's death. It didn't, there was just something so disturbed and wrong about how her body was treated that made you feel like it was a very off-kilter episode. If you get into like between Gojo being like crazy tact look to him, and then just the callous nature of everyone applauding at her death, and the way people have held her body, her after she's gone. It's a very disturbed episode that makes you kind of feel like it's like a feel that it's not a gratifying one, it's not a satisfying one coming out of it. It's just like, what comes next now is kind of where I'm at. I really want to get into the next episode and just see what happens next. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to jump into the next one. Take care, everyone.
Here we go.
Yeah, that worked well.
Okay.
I've automated what I used to do manually. So now, it can discern an object's danger level based on the strength of its cursed energy, its mass, its velocity, and its shape.
Damn.
This will allow me to keep my limitless technique active almost perpetually with minimal resources.
Shit. I like seeing how he built up with it to like where he is now in present day.
So, red and blue can be activated simultaneously during multiple situations. The only remaining hurdles are domain expansion and teleportation over long distances.
Satoru had become the strongest.
Suguru, have you lost weight? You okay?
He handled all of his missions alone, and Shoko was never sent out on any dangerous missions. Exercise, absorb, over and over. Exercise, absorb.
It's taking a toll.
No
on
one
his
else
mental
understands
state.
what cursed spirits taste like. Ever since that day, I've been telling myself, what I witnessed isn't uncommon. I understood the ugliness of the masses.
Yikes. A crisis in faith, essentially, in what he does.
Don't waver. Fulfill your duty as a strong Jujutsu sorcerer.
Shit. Oh. And it begins.
Damn monkeys.
Oh, shit. And it begins.
Do you like being a Jujutsu sorcerer?
Oh,
it's not too hard.
I've never really been the kind of guy who thinks too deeply about things, you know? I like doing something not everybody else can do.
So who are you?
Special grade sorcerer Yuki Tsukumo. Does that name ring any bells?
Wait, so you're her?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You're a special grade who never accepts any missions. A good-for-nothing who's been wasting her time abroad.
Damn.
I'm joking, though it's true that I don't get along with Jujutsu High School's policies. All they're interested in is treating the symptoms of a problem. Rather than hunting cursed spirits, I want to create a world where they don't get born in the first place. Would you care to learn a little lesson?
Oh, God.
They're creatures that take shape when cursed energy leaking out from humans builds up like sediment.
Now, this means there
I
are
see
two
where this
ways
is
to
going.
create a world where cursed spirits aren't born.
Oh, God. Here it goes.
2, make it possible for all of humanity to control their cursed energy. I thought number 1 had a pretty good chance of working.
There's a third option that he's probably thinking of. End all the monkeys.
If all of mankind were Jujutsu sorcerers, curses wouldn't be born.
Or you could solve the problem by killing all non-sorcerers.
What?
It is a possibility.
What? Ma'am.
Theoretically speaking, it's the easiest remedy.
Pack them both up.
Using fear and danger as a tool, the same way birds first gain wings. But unfortunately, I'm not crazy enough to do that.
He is.
I always thought Jujutsu sorcery existed to protect non-sorcerers. But lately, the value of non-sorcerers has been wavering in my mind. Part of me despises non-sorcerers, and a part of me wants to reject those feelings.
Neither one is how you truly feel. You're not ready to decide that yet. The part of you who despises non-sorcerers, and the part of you who rejects that, are both just possibilities that you're considering right now.
Okay, he can choose whatever way he feels. He doesn't have to act on it. It's just sliding down the tube.
What is this?
And there's like no one there to... The little girls that were with him in the movie.
I've already exterminated the cause of those incidents.
My granddaughter was nearly killed by two depraved girls as well. That's because she... Shut up, you evil little monster!
It's all going to be okay.
Oh no.
Everyone, why don't we all step outside for a second?
Becomes your true feelings from here on out.
You know, broad stroking humanity has never done anyone well. It's a losing battle. You can't broad stroke anything or anyone in life. Look at it, and just like that, like if someone came across Suguru and they broad stroked all Jujutsu sorcerers at like him, that wouldn't be fair, because clearly not everyone feels the same way he does. Not every human non-Jujutsu sorcerer would do something like that. Oh, shit.
Suguru killed everyone in the village, and...
I heard you the first time. That's why I said huh to what you said.
Ready an empty husk as well. Though from the bloodstains and residuals, he most likely killed his parents.
Like hell he did!
Shit.
Understand what's going on either.
His parents. At some point, you become worse than the people you're trying to end. Your parents?
So you're just going to kill every non-sorcerer? And your parents?
I can't allow my parents to be a special exception. Besides, I don't consider those people my family.
kill when there's no point to it.
No, he did create a point.
You're really going to kill all non-jujutsu sorcerers now? You know that's impossible!
You're so arrogant. You could do it yourself, Satoru, couldn't you? That you would try to convince someone else that it's impossible to do something which is possible for you.
I see what he's
You think you're the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest? If I were able to become you for a moment, this foolish idea would become a lot more grounded and real, don't you think? If you want to kill me, then kill me. There would be a point to that. Test, test. Can you hear me? From this moment onward, this organization belongs to me. I know. Sonoda, would you mind coming to the stage? Yes, you over there. Now then, once again. That's the true feeling I chose. Monkeys.
You're Megumi Fushiguro, right?
Oh, little baby.
What's it to you?
What's
with that weird-looking face, you freak?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that is weird.
You just look like him is all.
Oh, look at him, little tiny tot.
He's from this big shot Jujutsu sorcerer family, the Zenin. They're such scumbags they make even me sick. And that's why your dad left his family and had you. Now, you're one of the ones.
What the fuck?
Power within yourself too, I bet. The Zenin clan just loves...
He looked uninterested from birth.
I guess that means they're finished with us. And they're off enjoying themselves somewhere else.
Damn.
Wow.
Dark.
Are you really a first grader?
Shit.
Do you think my sister will be able to find happiness? If she can, then...
No. 100% no. I can say that with certainty.
As a girl, absolutely fucking not. Shit. Oh my god, he shut that shit down so fast. No. Absolutely fucking not. No. Oh my god. And now we're going into present day.
Oh, he's awake.
Hey, that's one of those expensive chairs, isn't it?
Please don't fall asleep after you summon us.
That's disturbed.
What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Oh, babies. God, Oh, Suguru, I am disturbed. So disturbed. Okay, so this episode was just... I mean, we definitely got a chance to see what turned Suguru down the path that he is on present day, or what, at least what we saw in Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I think the death of Riko, the way it happened, it was just so completely traumatizing for him. And after that experience, I think the experience sort of shaded everything that he did after that, like the trauma of watching her die, and that entire experience, just it now shades every interaction he has. And not to mention, they said that Shoko doesn't go on missions. Gojo goes off on his own now, so he's feeling detached and divorced from like this belief of Jujutsu sorcerers helping people. And he's isolated, like he's no longer with Gojo. He's not like laughing or with Shoko. He's by himself, and his ideas are just festering. In that conversation he had about, you know, there's a part of him that despises humans, and then there's a part of him that's trying to reject that way of thinking. And I do think by the time he has that conversation, he's pretty much already decided. Like, I think it's like he's trying to pull from memories before Riko's death. Like, he's trying to remember why he's doing it, but every interaction he has now after that moment is just being shaded by his belief that humanity is primitive, it's undeserving. I think he's just feeling a crisis in his own faith in what he's doing, in his beliefs in what he's doing. I think there's not a long-term idea, like, how can I put, like, a long-term thought process going on, because let's just say he does accomplish his goals, he wipes out all of humanity and just jujutsu sorcerers around. God knows that probably just creates a whole new conflict. It probably gives rise to a whole other evolution that he doesn't even realize could possibly happen somewhere down the line. He could just be opening up a well of misfortune by doing that. That is wide-scale murder, and the world won't function the way it did. There's probably more non-sorcerers than there are sorcerers. Like, to wipe out that many people, it's just it's unsustainable. You're probably destroying an entire way the world functions and what's left now. So it's just the grandiosity of his plan is just insane in a lot of ways, and he's just broad stroking humanity. I mean, if a normal human being came across someone like Suguru, like, that was their first interaction with the Jujutsu sorcerer, and then he thought they were like, that person walked away thinking every Jujutsu sorcerer is like Suguru. They're doing the same thing he's doing. You're just broad stroking all of humanity underneath this like, yes, there's bad people, there's good people. Like, what Suguru's doing, I think, is not right. It's not good, and I think he's kind of dividing himself from his fellow classmates, and I mean, he murdered his parents just to what, like, oh, no exceptions? Like, he's on some Negan shit? No exceptions. Y'all gotta die too. I mean, it's radical. It's the thought process of someone, in my belief, is broken. And it's just, I think, yeah, like the two girls being held in a cage by those people was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back. But I do think the fact that he's all alone doing these missions now, like I said, the isolation doesn't help matters whatsoever. There's no one to pull you back. He's on his own, and because he's not being checked, it's like he's not being held accountable. I feel like if there was someone else with him, he's definitely not gonna, I mean, it depends on who's with him, but if there's someone else with him, I don't think he'd be so readily capable or willing to kill those people that were holding the girls in the cage, and then going off to kill his parents after. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, Suguru, it's a lot. Like, dude. Oh God. I don't want to say it's a leap. Like, it's a massive leap. Like, how do you go from here to there? Like, my dude, that's extreme, but I think the extremism is needed in order to like kind of show the crazedness in his mind now. Like, it's just off kilter. I think extremism is always, it's a bad thing. Not to say that centrist beliefs are far better, but I feel like Gojo going out to get Megumi after everything happens with, it's like, how can I put it? It's like, it's sort of a parallel in a way. Suguru now takes in these two little girls, and now he's pulling in, well, not pulling in, but now taking care of Megumi. Taken care of, I use that loosely because I don't know how involved he was, but he seems to be, based off of what we saw in the first couple of episodes in season 1, he seems to be like an active role in Megumi's life. But yeah, it's just an interesting parallel in seeing the dynamic of what kind of person Megumi is now. And I remember going back to just what was it, episode 1 or episode 2, where he asks Gojo to save Yuji. Like, can we save him? Like, can we keep him? It's just seeing that dynamic and seeing how they kind of reared the children that was now underneath their care around similar points in times. We see those 2 young girls, you know, talking about stringing up Ichiji. Was it Ichiji that they said they were going to string up? Like, let's hang him? Like, you could just see the different, like, I could never imagine something like that coming out of Megumi's mouth about anybody. I mean, well, I don't know yet, but about that. But it's just, the difference of personalities in the, not to say they raised these children, but in a way, yeah, he kind of did. He kind of, you know, they kind of did raise them. They kind of did become Papa Bears at a time. I mean, not to say Gojo's the Papa Bear type. He seems more like the big brother, joshing around mentor. But at the same time, it's an interesting dynamic. Like a parallel, I should say, that happened in this episode where they both kind of become guardians of kids. And you can see how they're like shaping their minds going forward. I am very interested because I think in this episode they were trying to tell us, like, they showed Gojo letting Suguru walk away, and I wonder if they're doing that to, like, hint hint, wink wink, he didn't kill him in like the future. Like, because this is the past. Like, in Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is the future, even though it's technically the past. The timeline's so wonky right now. But we are in present day at the end of the episode. But I do think Gojo let him go the first time he had the opportunity to put him down. And then the second time, I think it's like, I feel like they showed us the second time first, and now they're showing us the first time to kind of tell us he let him go, and that's why he's still here present day. Like, that's his best friend. And I do think it brings up his inability to kill Suguru, brings back to that conversation that they had in the street about, you know, you say it's impossible to wipe out all these people, but you definitely, like, it is possible, you can do it. But it's not a question of can, it's should, it's would. And I think Gojo has the power to kill Suguru, he won't. It's a question of will he, won't he, rather than can he. And so I think it's an interesting, like, I don't think he killed Suguru. I think he loves him too much as his best friend. He cares about him too much to just off him, regardless of how far down the rabbit hole he's gone. I think there might be a third incident down the line, like the third time's the charm type thing. Not to say the third time's the charm like he kills him, but I'm just saying, like, third time's the charm where he can't, like, escape it. He has to put him down. And I think that's where we are in present day coming up. Like, now that I think we're going into present day, we'll see Gojo now have to reconcile and have to, like, put Suguru down for good. Like Dr. Umar said, for good. Sorry, that's where I ended. That's a deep cut. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and see if I can get into episode 6 tonight. Okay, everyone. Take care.